guys, so it is the morning, it is the next morning, and Maisie and I are just waiting to leave. I mean, she's gonna stay here, but I have to leave. Honestly, the hardest part for me is waiting. So I've just been, like, this whole morning has felt like torture. Like, time just will not pass. And so I'm just getting, like, anxious because I don't have anything to do. And I'm just sitting here, like, getting myself nervous. And so I'm trying to do everything I can to... Okay, collarbone. Yeah, so we have to leave in, like...
Basic training, right?
We have to leave in like a half hour. And the hospital's like 5 minutes away, thankfully. I don't have to go down to the cities, which is super nice because, especially after surgery, riding for an hour in the car, it's not the funnest thing. So I'm happy it's just like 5 minutes away. Anyways, you can watch, if you're curious more about like what surgery this is, you can watch, I'll link it in the description. I made a video about what was wrong with my leg, but this is just gonna be a surgery vlog. So yeah, they're gonna fix my meniscus. That's pretty much it. You ready, Maisie? All right, here we go. So I'm in pre-op right now, and I'm just waiting to go back. They started my IV, and I'm just waiting, but I just want it to be over already. Also, my IV hurts. That's weird. Okay, all right. You hold it for me, like you can see, like this. You just stand at the end of my bed or something. No, you gotta be like farther back from me than that, so it's not like. So I'm out of surgery. I'm not gonna update you guys on like what they found and everything, but they took pictures, which I'll show you guys later. And I'll update you more once I'm not feeling so horrendous. But I'm back in, I was in recovery for a while they tried to get my pain under control, which was for the most part unsuccessful until now. But I'm hooking up my feeding tube again. And I'm in a lot of pain, but surgery's over. I made it through. And I'll update you guys when I get home. Hi guys. Sorry my voice is a little scratchy from the breathing tube, but I am home, as you guys can see, and I just got home a little bit ago, but I'm still in a lot of pain, and I just have this like burning sensation around my incisions, which is like tolerable. It just feels like there's acid on my incisions. It's the best way I can describe it. But there's just this really, really deep pain in my knee, and it, oh my gosh, it hurts so freaking bad. But this is what my knee looks like right now. Obviously it's all bandaged up, so I don't know what the actual incisions look like, but this is my knee. There's little Maisie. I'm watching Criminal Minds. But so basically, I'll show you guys the pictures of the inside of my knee. They did like a knee arthroscopy, which is a scope, and they found like, so I have the fractured tibia. They couldn't see that on there because they like it. Actually, I have no idea if they could see it, but they weren't like, that wasn't the point of the surgery. So in addition to my fractured tibia, I have my meniscus was just like shredding. It was just fraying away, and so they had to like clean up my meniscus. And then they actually found, like, we knew that, but the cartilage that lines my bone had like torn and was like flapped up everywhere. And we were like, is that bad? And he's like, yes, that's bad. So I think it just puts me at a really high risk for arthritis, so we had to cut away a lot of the cartilage inside of my knee, and it's called like cartilage lamination or something, but that was the biggest deal, was the cartilage that was actually tearing away in my knee. So yeah, my knee was just all torn up in there, but hopefully this means I'm gonna feel a lot better once I start healing. Good morning, guys. It is day 2 post-op, officially day 2, and we are approaching the 48-hour mark for surgery. It'll be the 48-hour mark in like, it's been like 42 hours, but I can take off my bandages today, and I'm gonna do it a couple hours early because they're bothering me. So let's see what my knee looks like, shall we? All right. Alright, so the bandages are all off. I'll show you my 2 knees next to each other because my one is very swollen. But if you guys are squeamish, I would skip ahead because I'm about to show you like my stitches and stuff like that. So it doesn't look gross. There's just 2 tiny little incisions because, as I said before, it's the equivalent of like a laparoscopic surgery. So these next to each other. This one is very swollen, but there's this incision right there and that incision right there, and it's really swollen. Well, I'm gonna put the ACE wrap back on just for like support because it's really swollen, my knee's even more unstable, so I'm gonna wrap it back up with the ACE wrap. But I was supposed to take off like the under layer of bandages, so did that, and yeah. Well, it is the end of technically post-op day 2. I'm starting to notice improvement in my pain. The only downside is the swelling is starting to get worse. The first like 3 days, so I remember this happening last time. My like entire lower leg swelled up so bad that they were worried I had a DVT. I had to go and get like ultrasounds and everything like that, and it turned out I just swelled a lot because they pumped my knee full of fluid. This is wonderful lighting too, but oh well. So I was kind of prepared for that to happen again, and we're nearing the end of day 2, and that swelling is starting to come back a lot. So I'm just, you know, icing my leg all the time, constantly rotating ice. Yeah, okay, well, I am home alone. Well, no, my little sister's here, but everybody else just went out to go get dinner, and it's my bedtime, so I'm going to bed, and I'm just rambly, so good night.